Get ready to raise the dead. On this edition, we're resurrecting one of the most controversial films in history, Ken Russell's 1971 historical drama, The Devils. The Devils offers a stylized account of a notorious 1634 witchcraft trial in Loudon, France, in which a convent of Ursuline nuns claimed to be possessed by demons. It's a tale of ambition, pride, power, corruption, and perversion. The Devils stars Oliver Reed as Father Grandier, an educated and handsome priest that becomes the de facto spiritual and political leader of Loudon following the death of its governor. He's also guilty of two sins, pride and lust, and he beds the daughters of dignitaries to satisfy both. The love of a good woman presents salvation, and he administers his own secret marriage to find celibacy through monogamy. He also begins acting as Loudon's patron saint and protector. Unfortunately for Grandier, he represents the personification of sin in others. Cardinal Richelieu has convinced King Louis XIII to consolidate power in a centralized Catholic state. His plan requires the destruction of city walls to prevent a Protestant uprising, but Grandier rebels against Richelieu and invokes the king's promise to the late Loudon governor to prevent it. He's an obstacle that Richelieu must remove. Fortunately for him, Mother Superior of Loudon's convent is sexually obsessed and clinically insane. Vanessa Redgrave stars as the hunchback Sister Jeanne, who makes Grandier the object of her repressed desires. She fantasizes of engaging in passionate and blasphemous trysts with Grandier during fever dream sequences, a Russell hallmark. When Sister Jeanne learns that Grandier has married, she flies into a rage and spills the beans of his lascivious activities to another priest, Father Mignon. She also admits that Grandier possesses her thoughts. Poor word choice, as this gives Mignon, whose relative bore Grandier's bastard child, ammunition which he provides to Baron Laubardemont, Richelieu's errand boy. While Grandier leaves to plead Loudon's case to the king, the Baron recruits fanatical witch hunter Father Barre to exorcise the convent, as the other nuns have followed Sister Jeanne's lead under threats of execution. They strip naked and indulge their repressed sexuality with the curious citizens and each other. Throughout, they name Grandier as possessor. Grandier returns to Loudon to be arrested for heresy and witchcraft. He's then the subject of a ridiculous show trial in which his home's demolished for evidence, heads shaven as an affront to his vanity, and bodies tortured to secure a confession before burning at the stake. His body may be broken, but his resolve is strong, and Grandier confesses nothing aside from his own lust and pride. A conflicted Mignon becomes convinced of Grandier's innocence and administers the kiss of peace, but he's powerless to stop Barre, who is fueled by the rabid townspeople. Before a sympathetic executioner can strangle Grandier to spare him an excruciating death, Barre ignites the pyre, and Grandier burns while lamenting Loudon's loss. With Grandier dead, the Baron destroys the city walls, leaving Loudon in ruins. But the town was already spiritually dead. In the aftermath, the Baron thanks a remorseful Sister Jeanne by giving her Grandier's femur bone. Due to its profane sexuality involving members of the church, The Devils was condemned by the Vatican upon release. It didn't fare better with critics. Aside from Reed's performance as Grandier, the film was savaged. It has also become the subject of censorship. The Devils has yet to receive an uncut release in the US or other countries. Two common scenes excised involve nuns defiling Christ's statue and Sister Jeanne masturbating with Grandier's bone. Sensationalism aside, The Devils presents a horrifying treatise on the worst in humanity, commenting on abuse of power and repressed sexuality. There is hope in Grandier's struggles at redemption, which echo those of John Proctor in Arthur Miller's The Crucible. That said, The Devils demands uncut release on home video in either physical or streaming format. Russell was a challenging and thought-provoking filmmaker who remains criminally underappreciated, and his vision deserves to be seen in its entirety. Okay, maybe we could do without the King's interpretive dance.